Welcome to this first video about the X-Type, my latest purchase and the latest Jaguar to join the disaffected collection of Jaguars at my house. It joins its brother there, and another one in the workshop. You can just see its nose pointing out. This one is ostensibly a one-owner car, 18,000 miles. It's a 2004 X-Type diesel, so it's pretty unusual. And with that mileage, these tend to be workhorses that got absolutely thrashed into the ground. The MOT history backs up the low mileage, as does its overall condition really, although it does have a few little imperfections, such as that one there. You can see that parking sensor's pushed in and the bumper's split. That's not actually that difficult to fix. It's got the black cloth interior, a real shame that it didn't specify leather from the start. But it does also have the touchscreen infotainment system and a few other options that have been specified. Mechanically it's not bad, starts, drives. I didn't drive it here after I bought it because, well, the main problem was these rear brakes. You can see there where it should all be nice and shiny, it's all just iron oxide. I've actually bought a new set of pads, discs and calipers which will solve that problem, and I might need to do the front as well, we'll see. The door shuts and things are in good nick. There's not many people got into and out of the back of this car in its life. Another scuff on that bumper there. It's got the split tailgate that I like, same as the Rover. It's a nice feature. And the previous owner left his CD collection in here for me. So I've got Power Ballads volumes 2 and 3 and Rock Chicks. Gives you some idea of the sort of person that might have driven it or owned it before I did. Also had window tints throughout, which have been removed, but the adhesive still remains. This is a particularly bad set of brakes on this, the driver's side rear end. And the other reason I didn't drive it home was these tyres are totally shot. This one's not bad. This stock code is 2009. The one at the front, which is a dot code of 2010. Look at the state of that tread. So this is a Michelin. So this is nearly 14 years old, so you probably wouldn't expect it to be doing particularly well, really, but it's a pretty ugly bit of tread delamination there. Front brakes are a bit crusty through lack of use, but I think they'll probably go again. I'm going to put new pads and probably new discs, possibly new discs on the front. The calipers I think are going to be fine though, which is good. The wheels are in pretty good nick all round, and any markings will, I think, just rub off. I've got a new set of tyres already bought for this, 200 quid fitted, which is a really good price I think. It's got a weird fault. The other problem about it that I didn't drive it home was the bonnet won't shut properly. Let me just show you what's going on here. When I went to view the car, the bonnet was open on its latch. There's the engine bay. It's not in bad nick. And to get it to shut at all, I've had to pack underneath the latches with a few washers. So that's risen by, what, a 5mm perhaps? And I can't tell that there's any accident damage under here. It doesn't look like it's been moved, pushed down, or is anything's out of shape, because everything lines up pretty well, I would say. I can't see anything that's not original there. Yet, when you close the bonnet down, even with the washers in place, that's about as good as you get. This side does if you push it down, this side does latch, and that side does if you're lucky. So I'm going to need to work out what's going on there. I don't think it's to do with the dink on that corner. There's something else peculiar going on. Because even with this shut and latching, I would say that's too low. That should be up probably by about the 5mm that I've already packed the washers out, or pass it out with washers, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. So anyway, answers on a postcard if you can work that one out. whilst we're doing the exterior bits, I'm going to need some new waste seals for this side, so rear door and rear quarter. The rear quarter and the side I've already removed, just have a look at it. And this is completely knackered. So I'll get a new one of those. Not sure that the spare has ever been used. It's in good nick down there. Then interior wise, the interior is actually a very nice place to be, apart from the cloth seats. Although they're in such good nick, it would almost be a shame to swap them out with anything else. So the infotainment system comes on okay. We've got cup holders, we've got Jaguar phone, which is almost completely useless but kind of entertaining. It's never been smoked in, which I'm pleased about. And it smells nice in here as well. It doesn't smell of damp or anything, it just smells neutral. Seat warmers, we've got the photochromatic rear view mirror. Let's see if she'll start. The battery is not great. There's the mileage, look. So I think it's probably going to have a new battery. And there she is. No warning lights. And then this is a peculiar thing on the infotainment system. So if I just go into admin mode, so press and hold menu and phone at the same time, you can see there it's saying phone not fitted. And of course there is a phone here. So once you've done that, the code on all cars is 1971. Press enter. This gets you into the sort of diagnostics. So if I hit MISC, go system options. So by default it hasn't got the CD changer, the phone or the voice control ticked or selected in those options, yet the car does have those. You can see the voice button there. So there's something strange going on with that infotainment system, and of course it has got a CD player in the back. So I'm going to need to work out what's going on there. That's one of the little jobs for me to do. Exit out of that. But otherwise, in here it's very nice. It's got an aftermarket DVD player in the ceiling, which at the moment I can't get to work, but I'm sure that's not beyond me. And there we go. That is the X-Type. So please do leave comments about it, what you think, and if you've got any ideas about some of the stuff that's broken, then please do let me know. Oh, I should also mention it's got this radar gun snooper in it, which I'm going to be taking out fairly soon. You can see it goes down through that wiring there. So yes, if you're interested in profiling the previous owners, as I often am. So we've got window tints, we've got rock ballads, we've got the snooper. So I've maybe not the elderly gentleman that perhaps I expected in the first place, but anyway, all good. So there we go. That is it for now. I hope you like it. I think the car's got lots of potential, and when it's lighter I'll be able to show you the state of the sills, which is to say they're very good. I don't know if I can show you now. Let me have a quick look, see if I can get under it with my torch. Where are we? Here we go. So when I went to look at the car, specifically it was the sills that I was most interested in. I think you can probably see there, they're pretty pristine. And the other side is just as good. So that's what sold the car to me. I figured most of the other stuff I could fix myself. So I'll be posting some updates once it's MOT'd, and we'll see if I like it more than the Rover or if the Rover's here to stay. Alright, cheers for now.